build a university, but we're also going to have this zoo that will really be giraffes next door because we want these students to think that anything is possible. This will be the first time that they're going to see giraffes. So when they're studying to be the future leaders of this country, we want them to think so big, so huge. And winsomeness and wonder and creativity brings that, especially when you can couple it with some actual really practical resources like a university. So that's in process now.
I
And
love it.
of course, I wondered if he was really serious about it. And I walked in my office one day after a trip to Uganda, and there was like a 6-foot stuffed giraffe on my desk. I was like, he's serious.
We're building a zoo.
We're building a zoo. So it's going to be awesome. So that's what's like, and balloons. There's always balloons.
Yes, he loves his balloons. The impact, I mean, I've studied a little bit over the last year about Kenya
Mm.
and just the demographically, the youth populations as a percentage of the population in some of these countries is pretty staggering in terms of I mean, and you can see that as, in some respects, some people see the negatives in that in terms of gross domestic product or whatever, but in terms of opportunity, the opportunity that I think exists in some of these places where there's a staggering percentage of young people to really make some long-lasting generational kind of change is really off the chart, isn't it?
I love that you said that because I say that all of the time. It is. That's why we work in conflict zones. You have the biggest opportunity for change in conflict zones because so often in those conflict zones, the population of the country is really young. And so you can change a generation in a generation. And that's really what we're seeing in Uganda. You're seeing We're seeing that we have this primary and secondary school. We've proven the concept. And so now let's build a university. There's a shortage of university seats because there's so many young people. And there's been so much conflict previous, but now we're in a relatively stable period. And if you don't fill the vacuum, somebody else will. So now we have an opportunity to bring a character-based education in a really meaningful way to a very youthful country that has a real opportunity, like you said, to change generations. And we can help create what that change could look like. And it's really, really exciting. So I love that you see that too, because we do as well. And it gets us absolutely thrilled.
I love it.